Let me play this nigga Galaxy real quick. Oh, shit.
Why you even man, bro? You be playing Galaxy, bro. I said, how?
Hey, who said?
You be playing for yourself. Man, I said, when I got to do I said, how? Bro, because you be getting garbage. You don't want to lose no. Bro, I said, what? That ain't me saying, Chelsea, I'm right. Nah, not this shit, man. This shit, man. Bro. Nah, we won't argue. You just saying this like
that nigga pulled a Spencer, huh? Man, we ain't letting that shit go.
We're about to get to the point, man. Y'all about to beat up at the station, man.
I knew it, you already missing. That shit is funny.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready, 50, hey, 50. Tackles, what happened?
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's the party now. He's coming. Double up. He's there. Go.
They run. Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
My name is Lenny.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Say, Saquon, 132 fight.
On the carry, it's Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. On fourth down, Love. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
41 Mike, 41 Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl. 41's coming, 41's the Mike. Man, that's trash. Check 31, check 31. Back, back, back. Shift. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing is Murray on third down, eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Let's go. Mike, 60 out. Here I come.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Check. 15 on it. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
They give to Johnson going right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
57. Mike, 57. Check safety. Hey, alert 3. Check the hot read. Check the backer, check the green. Shit.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And down he'll go at the 25. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Big stop, let's go.
Second and 5.
You got that right there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're...
That should have been a fucking touchdown.
I got like that. Stop is like doing shit.
Playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
I forgot, man. It's been so long.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Looking to throw. Love. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, Johnson. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Cook. 2 yards, good enough for a first. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to. But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun. Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go.
On second down, Cook. Check girls. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Check 26. Charlie. Set, go.
Looking to throw. Love to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Here's 2nd and 8. And the Vikings are in for a touchdown. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And they'll start the drive.
Come on, man.
With Johnson.
Oh, my God.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 78 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready, set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mike 50. Ready.
On first down, Love. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Back to throw. Love setting up the screen for Cook. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
There he goes left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Who's that?
On second down now, it's Johnson. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Mike 41, Mike 41. I'm here all day. I'm here. Watch twins. Watch twins. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Slam, slam.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Mike 57. Hey, check. Hey, check. 57, Mike 57. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Whip. Watch the whip.
First down, Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
57. Focus, defense, focus. No. Off.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
50, 57 for Mike. Who that? 99. Check 99. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Slam. Out.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Eluding the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go, D. 57. Mike, 57. All day, just like that. 49, check 49, check 49, check 37, check 37. Hey, check 24.
Now Murray throwing on second down.
Check.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Check. 59. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
59. Mike's 59. Bring it.
Again, it's Johnson.
Hey, foot nigga.
Play back at the 45-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard.
What Trump bitch ass doing, Pat?
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one.
Hey, foot nigga.
What the converse is, though?
I know you see me call you, nigga. Yeah, you nigga. Like 15 minutes ago, maybe.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. That's into the hands of Edwards. They're able to convert on.
Yo, you called me earlier, nigga?
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket.
We talked earlier?
Was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside.
Yeah. Nah, cause he hit me up and then he was like, he said he gonna hit me up after this game. And then I was like, bet. He didn't hit me up, so I left the house to go watch the fight. And then he hit me up when like a time was later, and he was like, "Where you running?" Like the game even. But I got busy, and so I figured that y'all just do a first him or give him the force. Either way, I wasn't even tripping. Cause I already clinched the playoffs anyway.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it
Niggas
happen.
must have been leaving, huh?
Play of the drive now as they come up on
I
a
see it's only
They'll try and run
27 users.
Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you, son.
Again, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go now, let's go now. 60 outlaw. You better bring. I'm letting you know right now.
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to fire one deep over the into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah, niggas on division.
Check 59, Mike. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Check 9, check.
SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Spawn.
Shotgun now for Murray.
Switch.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50. Come on.
Let's go, Mike. Mike 50. Man out. Mike 50, Mike, yes! Watch the run. Alpha, baby, that's baby shot. Ready to go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Every time, it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
Here we go.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coverage that time by Deontay Thompson. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, I'm coming. Run. Rush in. Quick the edge. Go. Show it up. 36.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Edwards. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Check four.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
Come on, man.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Keep doing it.
Mike, check, 59. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
On first down, it's Johnson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. There's a 20th carry for Johnson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
That ain't even him,
On third down, Johnson. That boy from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And that is incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they're giving all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook.
Oh, shit.
He's going to have the first down past the 20.
Oh, he loves it. Let's go.
34 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Cook. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
That might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Like the outside is covered and he covered the inside. I was like, I ain't had nobody
Under
else.
4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Looking to throw. Love. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Love. Flushed out right, and he'll just toss it away.
Yeah, that's it. It's like the way he's doing it, ain't nobody else.
Fourth down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they have.
Yeah, if I got somebody going to the sideline.
Do so on that play.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Love. The Vikings pick up the first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first
That wasn't me,
down,
my nigga.
so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the slant.
Operating from the gun, Love. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
After that, I could run it. Dalvin some energy.
Where the hell did I go?
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Cook following the penalty.
I gotta get past him.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
I get the 2nd and 15.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Yeah.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Run up, ready. Haywood. Mike Recon, 132 fight. Record. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw.
Oh,
And he finds Cook. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
They're looking for a silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And he will
come on, dude.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and his 9th year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
That was a good ass throw, though, wasn't it? You got to give no props to that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A very solid gain of 27. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Mike 41, you got to wedge that up. Hey, I'm coming after you. Hey, 41, Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check. Crunch. Neil. Wide. Get wide.
Back to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, he playing against some man, Key.
Yo, boy, Galaxy.
Who is he playing against?
Oh, shit. How the fuck is this open? Oh, man. That was some bullshit.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Adam Thielen in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this.
Jay must be playing that nigga.
He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's see.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're only
Dude, the BJ.
a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Exit, exit.
Oh yeah, shit. When you get your ass beat all the time, here, yeah, start getting born.
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45.
I'm a dog, my nigga.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds.
I found the blueprint. And you fuck nigga, man. Oh shit.
He's back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Strip that ball. Yep. Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50. Bring it. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Ready, go.
Back to throw.
Oh, come on, Lawrence.
Going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his own. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love.
What happened? It's Jay.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's good.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
And who had him? Jay had him, huh?
We'll whoop his ass next game, though. He got lucky.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they
I
have a guy
got DJ
upstairs
Moore
who
and Dante
monitors
Jackson.
this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a